of you, and now it's on to Chicago, and let's win there.
June 1968, Americans paid tribute to a remarkable politician. The younger brother of former President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert Kennedy, had been assassinated 3 days earlier in the back room of a Los Angeles hotel. Sirhan Bishara Sirhan was arrested at the scene of the crime in what the Los Angeles Police Department, the LAPD, thought was an open and shut case.
We're trying to prove that there was a travesty of justice in 1969 at Sirhan's trial. We're trying to prove that there was no way that he could have shot the senator, let alone killed the senator.
My main job right now is putting the truth together that Sirhan did not shoot Robert Kennedy, the second gunman did.
If you look at him, he came to America in the late 50s as a child, as a refugee from Palestine. He had quite a tough life growing up, and then suddenly he's in the spotlight as the assassin of Robert Kennedy without remembering anything that happened that night.
Kennedy had authorized the selling of bombers to Israel, and that incensed him because he was from Palestine and he felt the Palestinians were getting a bad rap. That's what his lawyers argued in the trial, that he was so upset at that he kind of snapped and went into a self-induced trance and killed Kennedy in a moment of rage.
I believe that Sirhan was a gentle person. He had never done a violent thing in his life.
When he saw Kennedy speak at an earlier event, he said Kennedy looked like a saint to him. And it's like this was a man whose politics really lined up with Sirhan's. So it is a weird break for him to suddenly turn around and want to kill the guy who really is more sympathetic to his cause than any other politician on the American scene.
Sirhan Sirhan had no criminal record before Robert Kennedy's assassination. He wasn't involved in any political activity, and the Palestinian cause had no real traction in the US at that time, despite the 1967 war.
I would think, in terms of a case like this, properly looking into it and properly looking at a guy who's still in prison. Lee Harvey Oswald obviously was killed 2 days after the JFK assassination. James Earl Ray, the alleged killer of Martin Luther King, he died in the late 90s. So Sirhan is still with us. Why not investigate his case properly while there's still time and we can do something about it?
In 2017, US President Donald Trump ordered the release of all documents relating to the assassination of John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy's older brother, in 1963. These files had remained classified since 1964.
I didn't shoot anybody, no, sir.